Previously on Pokemon Go.
Hey guys, DField here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. How are you guys all doing today? Welcome back to the series, guys. I have a huge announcement. You guys can probably already tell by the title of the video. Let me go ahead and cut in to what happened about almost 24 hours ago now. I'm recording this on Friday night, but let me show you guys what happened as I got home yesterday right here. Alright guys, I just got home about 20 minutes ago, and I decided that I was gonna actually do this evolution tonight. I could not hold off on it any freaking longer. I went out later to this evening, and we went out to Navy Pier and just around the entire Chicago area, and I finally caught enough Dratini to get our very first freaking Dragonite. I can't explain to you how much, like how long I've been waiting for this freaking moment right now. So I'm super freaking excited. We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna get off for the night. I'm losing my voice again. This is terrible, but I have been waiting to do this for so freaking long. So let me scroll down real quickly here. We have a 931 Dragonair with just enough candy to evolve into our very first Dragonite. Here we go, boys. Whew. I'm hoping for at least a 1900 Dragonite. And maybe, well, it's not really maxed out at all. I'm going to need to get more Dratini candy in order to actually power this up even further. But here we go. We're going to go for the evolution right now, guys. Here it is. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting for this moment for like the entire week. This is insane. Oh my god, there he is. There he is. He's beautiful. Oh my gosh. There he is. 1904. And I'm still going to be able to power him up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm about to head to bed, guys. It is currently 3 a.m. in the morning right now. I don't know if my camera can get it. It's currently 3 a.m. in the morning. But we gotta go. Like, that's it, guys. 3 a.m. in the morning. Finally got my Dragonite. Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. I was just way too ecstatic last night when I got home from my Chicago trip last night, and I just decided to literally at 3 a.m. in the morning or whatever time it was, I wanted to just evolve my Dragonite then and there. So as you guys saw in the starting clip, I finally got a Dragonite of my own, a beautiful beast, and he is just powerful, and he's not even at the strongest that he can be at. But let's take a second real quick, guys. If you guys are excited for this video, I would appreciate if you guys hit that like button as always, but let's jump right into it. So as you guys can see right here, I am currently level 23. Guys, from 23 to 24, even like after you pass level 20, it is like such a long grind in order to get your experience in order to level up. Like from 23 to 24, you needed 125,000 experience. So it gets harder and harder to actually level up after you hit level 20. It's crazy, but I mean, it kind of provides a little bit of a grind, and you know, it actually is a little bit more rewarding for you to actually get level ups, because you're like, wow, he's level 27. He's gotten a lot of hours into this game. Now, I've been playing this game for about a week. I think I got it last Friday or last Thursday. So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how I slowly accumulated enough Dratinis in order to get a Dragonite of my own. But before we do get there, I want to show you guys this bad boy. He is currently at 2047 CP. One of my strongest, actually I think he is my strongest Pokemon right now. And if you guys look at the CP meter very closely, he's not even anywhere close to being maxed yet. Like, I'm assuming if I get enough Dratini candy, I'm probably gonna hit somewhere around maybe 2200 CP at my current level, and then when I hit level 24, I'm gonna be able to even power him up more than that. So it's even freaking like Dragonite, guys, is very strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to give you guys as many tips as possible so that you guys can get one of these of your own. What I've noticed is that there are spots on the map, and a lot of people like to refer to them as nests. Now, obviously there's Charmander nests, Squirtle nests, Pidgey nests, and what a nest basically is is an area or a location in a city or a map or wherever, a town, a park, a monument. It really doesn't matter, but a nest is basically an area where a set amount of Pokemon spawn every so often. So I found a couple of nests in Chicago, and Dratini being one of them was north of North Avenue Beach. So just above the beach, about a 10-minute walk down the shoreline. Every single time you would walk 10 minutes down the beach, there would always be at least 1 or 2 Dratini. Now, guys, I think there was one day on, I think it was Sunday night or Monday night, this past week when I was in Chicago, in 1 hour in this area, I literally caught 9 Dratinis. Now, if you do the math, 9 times 4 is what, 36? That is 36 Dratini candies in a matter of an hour. So over the past week, I've slowly like kind of accumulated these Dratini candies. There's not like a quick trick on getting them, but if you guys look on, you know, certain websites, there's a lot of websites out there that provide like maps of where a lot of Pokemon do spawn. I would recommend you guys to do a little bit of research, because I've noticed that Dratini love to spawn on piers. They also love to spawn anywhere around water canals. So if there's like a huge river by you, if there's like anywhere that has any sort of water activities, there is a very high likelihood of a Dratini spawning there. So me personally, so I did go to that spot above North Avenue Beach. There was a whole beach side like biking trail, running trail that I just kept on going up and down, and I was just catching Dratinis like that. But you can also go to like Navy Pier. Like, I'm talking locations near me personally, but if you go to any sort of like pier of some sort where there's a lot of boats, there's a high likelihood of a Dratini spawning there. And also I would say that if you look around lakes, if the lake is big enough, I've actually gone about 10 minutes away from my house. There was a lake that I was randomly just at, and like, you know, just hoping to find a couple of Pokemon, and a Dratini actually spawned in front of me. So I'm thinking in my head, now I don't know if this is a confirmed thing or not, but it's something that I've noticed in the past week. Dratini just love to spawn in areas of a lot of water. So as long as there's a lot of water in the area, as long as you're like sort of near a beach or, you know, near a big lake or anything of that sort, Dratini are more likely to be spawned there. Now guys, you are going to need 150 Dratini candy in order to go from a Dratini all the way up to a Dragonite. But from a Dratini to a Dragonair, it costs, I believe it's either 25 or 50. Don't quote me on, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do know from a Dragonair to a Dragonite, it costs another 100 candies. Now, here is my one big tip for you guys. Do not, I repeat, do not evolve your Dratini into a Dragonair until you have enough candies to do the entire evolution. Now, my mistake for my Dragonite evolution was that as soon as I had enough candies to transform or to evolve a Dratini into a Dragonair, I immediately evolved my strongest Dratini. Now, me not being a very smart player, I did not think about it too much, and I was like, frick, I shouldn't have done that. And this is the tip I'm going to give you guys. Do not, I repeat, do not evolve your Dratini into a Dragonair until you have enough Dratini candies in order to do the entire evolution. So I think, if I do remember correctly, it's 150 candies total. Do not evolve a Dratini into a Dragonair until you have 150 Dratini candies. Now you guys might be like, why? Why would he be telling me this tip? Why would I need to do that? One, on your journey into getting all the Dratini candies you'll need, you will catch a wide variety of Dratinis. Like, now I've been catching Dratinis with a CP of 10, of 100, of 50, all the way up to the Dratini that I actually evolved, which is around, I think it was around 550 CP, the Dratini that I actually evolved into this. Now, I made a mistake and I evolved the Dratini that was actually 375 or around 400 into a Dragonair, and then I was like, frick, I got a stronger Dratini. Why didn't I evolve this last? So I don't want you guys to make that same mistake, and I want you guys, it's not only for Dragonite evolutions, I want you guys to make that and keep that in your head when you guys are thinking of these triple step, 3-step evolutions, because you're going to want to think of what is the strongest Pokemon I can get while spending the least amount of Stardust and while spending the least amount of candies possible. So that is literally the one mistake I did make going from a Dratini to a Dragonair to a Dragonite. I evolved my Dratini way too early, and later on, as I was collecting more Dratinis for more candies, I ended up getting an even stronger one than the Dragonair, and I ended up at, like, I wasted around 30 candies or so powering up this Dragonite from a lower CP value. So that is my one tip for you guys. Remember, do not evolve any two-step evolutions until you have enough candies for the entire thing. Now guys, we're gonna take a step away from Dragonite and the Dratini tips and facts, and I want to update you guys on what I do have so far. Now, it's been a crazy amount of like time, I guess, since I did update you guys on the last video, so I want to show you guys my current team. Now, this is going to be updated very soon because I am slowly collecting enough Nidoran candies for the male and female king and queen version, so I'm hoping to get those sometime very soon. But this is my current team. We have a Dragonite, a Lapras, we have a Vaporeon, a Charizard, a Gyarados, another Flareon, another Lapras, which I hatched 2 days ago now, a Flareon, and my Golduck. Now, I do have a lot of another big team. I've got the Aerodactyl, the Jolteon, the Scythers, which are also kind of like my backup Pokemon in case I ever do need it. But this is currently my team. Like, the top 6 Pokemon you see right there are mainly what I use in order to take over gyms. And you know what? For the most part, it works. Like, no complaints at all. Gyms are pretty easy. It's just like, at the end of every night, I always try to get like 4 gyms or so and then collect the Pokecoins that way. Makes it super freaking easy. But that's like my Pokemon so far. But let's go into my number list over here, and I'll show you guys. Check this out. My Bulbasaurs, I'm slowly collecting. I have not found any locations yet. I have not found any Bulbasaur nests in the Chicago area, so I've rarely caught those. Obviously, I've got my Charmander done. That one was freaking insane. I can't believe I got a Charmander. My Squirtle will be ready by hopefully on Sunday. I'm going to have a Squirtle go all the way to a Wartortle, which is this 920, all the way into a Blastoise. It's going to be freaking crazy. I cannot wait to get a Blastoise. That's another main starter Pokemon done. And I'm going to keep on scrolling. Obviously, we got the Pidgeys, all those bad boys. Guys, check this out. Our Pikachu. We have a 498 Pikachu, which I ended up hatching from a 2-kilometer egg. 2 kilometers, like one of the easiest eggs to hatch. I got it from a freaking 2-kilometer egg. It's insane how crazy lucky I was to get this Pikachu from a 2-kilometer egg. But I do have only 44 Pikachu candies. We should be getting a Raichu very soon. I just need to find more Pikachus out in the wild other than hatching them from my eggs. So these Nidorinos and Nidorinas will be having kings and queens very soon. Another 2 sets of Pokemon that they're just gonna be beasts. Like, I'm literally going to be I'm going to be putting together my god team, my beast, my amazing team very soon. I really need more Growlithe. I want an Arcanine, but I haven't found any Growlithe available really in the Chicago area. So Growlithe has been a real struggle. I really want an Arcanine just so I can name him Tofu for Tofu Gaming, because our boy Joe, like, that's his character, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's him. We got to do that. We've got an Abra. Abra is very rare around my area, so super hard to get one of those. But I have slowly collected the candies, and I'm very close to actually evolving this into a Alakazam later on in the series. So we're just collecting candies for right now. Now, check this out, guys. I have hatched 3 Ponytas from, I think it was 5-kilometer eggs that I got them from, but I do have enough Ponyta candy to evolve into a Rapidash, but I kind of want to wait a little bit just because these Ponytas right here are very weak. Like, if you look at the CP values, they're just not enough for me. Like, I want to get at least a Ponyta that's like CP of 900, so then I can actually go ahead and power him up even stronger when he evolves into a Rapidash. I'm going to keep on scrolling here. Also, last night, we did end up catching a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan. Don't really know what I'm going to be using these for. I don't think they even evolved. They just have a power-up option. And the Hitmonchan also has the power-up option as well. I don't really like fighter-type Pokemon, but I needed them for the Pokedex, so I ended up grabbing them when I did spot them on my Pokeradar. And then I got a couple of Scythers here. Guys, I got a 10-kilometer egg to hatch a Scyther. Still no freaking Snorlax. I've not gotten a Snorlax yet. Like, what the frick? But I did hatch a 1338 Scyther, which is super close to being maxed out. So I could max this out right now, but I don't really want to waste a Stardust, because Stardust is super hard to get. And on one of these next future videos, I'm going to show you guys my Electabuzz nest. I found an Electabuzz nest. A lot of people in the Chicago area know it. It's in the Morton Arboretum, which is about 40 minutes away from me. And I'll show you guys that. I'll put a vlog, and we'll show you guys that Electabuzz area that we did catch these on. Another fantastic area in Chicago in order to catch an electric type Pokemon. And then apart from that, that's about it. That's all I have to upgrade you guys on. You guys have seen the Porygons. Hatch those from a couple of 5-kilometer eggs as well. And then on the last episode, we got this beautiful Aerodactyl, which we will be powering up very soon. Now guys, let me do this one last thing before we end today's video. And on this Pokedex, guys, check it out. Now, I do believe there's 150 Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. There's 150 Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So, I've caught 101 Pokemon, and I've seen 106. So, right now, my main goal on Pokemon Go is to actually try to catch as many of these as possible. So I'm going to be getting the Venusaur very soon, the Wartortle, or not Wartortle, what am I saying? The Blastoise is going to be coming very soon in the future as well. So that's going to be something to look forward to in the future. And I've got a whole bunch of different Pokemon here that I will be evolving very soon. So guys, if you want me to do another episode where I do a whole bunch of freaking evolutions, give this video a big thumbs up. I hope that some of my tips help you guys find your own Dratinis and your own Charmanders or whatever it is that you guys are wanting to catch. Find those nests in your region, find those nests in your city, and you will be catching Squirtles and Charmanders and Bulbasaurs very freaking easily. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is DField. We'll see you next time for more Pokemon Go. Peace.